Downtown streets of Franklin, North Carolina. Going to the Lazy Hiker Brewery and hopefully not drinking too much. And this is what my food resupply looks like. Sour Patch Kids, Snickers, honey buns, Fig Newtons, chicken, cheese, sausage, ramen, protein, Cliff bars. Yum.
Say hi, Morg.
Hey. Whew, that was a little harder than I thought. The things hiker hunger makes you do.
I am so excited to try Spam.
Dude
that's
and Forrest and Paradise have been talking about their Spam for days.
Well, it's mostly, I'm gonna keep calling them Forrest so it sticks.
Deal with that after. Eat that. I want to catch this. So your little setup for the night.
I feel like I need something to break this up a little bit, but
Just fold it in half. Forrest uses his, well, he breaks it into pieces as he squeezes it out of the...
yeah, true. He's a veteran in the Spam department. Whatever, it'll be a Spam taco.
Does it taste like bacon?
Very hamish.
And no, I don't want to try it. It smells like ham, though.
It tastes like ham. Yeah.
But 230 calories.
200, I think it was 200.
Ugh. Spam.
I don't mind doing all the switchbacks, all that stuff.
Yeah, maybe. It's kind of a nice break.
Yeah.
Trail way over there. It zigzags through the woods. Came up over here, around the other side of this little mountain. Popped out. Right there. And we continue. So we're going through an area that got burned down 2 years ago. You can see all the stumped, burnt firewood. And we're going down in the rain, which means that there's a lot of, I think they called it silt, which is the groundwater getting all of the terrain, washing it away because the roots of these trees are dead and not holding it together. So 2 years ago, the Appalachian Trail burned and the ATC rerouted it through town because they closed it because you couldn't come through this area, and you can see why. Literally every tree is burned. Look at that.
Damn, I
I'm gonna move him so he doesn't get...
He's gonna freeze. He's big.
Yep, there you go.
Into the abyss.
Every morning I seem to wake up with bigger and bigger bags under my eyes. Must be the nature.
You look like a cat.
So it's day 15. Today is supposed to be pleasant, according to the weather forecast, which is absolutely lovely because neither of us have any more dry socks, and both of our shoes are still a little wet from the past couple days. Haven't done much videoing because it's been raining. So the other day when we got to Tellico Gap, we got a ride to a cabin, and we got the last room in the cabin because it was supposed to be pouring rain. 2 twin beds. It was good. We got a good night's sleep. Met some nice people. Happened that everybody else there was from New England, except for one guy from North. We heard about another couple who, in the middle of the night, on a not windy night, a large tree fell on their tent and completely flattened their tent. Luckily, the trunk of the tree didn't fall on them, the branches did, but they had to pack up at like 2 in the morning, and the ambulance met them at the end of the trailhead. Really scary. That's one thing that's not expected, that we did not expect as far as dangers, was trees falling. They call them widowmakers. Usually they're dead trees, and usually it's during a storm or windy or like dead limbs and things like that. This one was a rooted tree, which is the scariest part. So we hiked on the next morning in the pouring rain and thunder to Nantahala Outdoor Center, or as it is lovingly referred to, the Knock. We got our smoky permits. We had lunch at a restaurant, and we had a few beers, and then we packed out 6 more beers and hiked another 2.7 miles to a stealth spot and met a really nice guy named Joe. Shared the beers with him. Then yesterday we hiked to, I don't even know, about 12 miles. And now today we are going to get close, but not there, to Fontana Dam before we enter the Smokies. We got our Smoky permits, which Josh and I are not looking forward to. Lots of people stop in Gatlinburg. We don't really want to stop in Gatlinburg. Sorry, Dolly Parton. Dollywood is not really our thing. They do have samplings of moonshine, but we're I think gonna pass. We have enough food to make it. Biggest issue right now is that my ankles have been very much acting up. I got some K-tape, learned how to put it on for what I need, and I self-diagnosed myself with posterior tibial tendonitis. So ibuprofen, ankles and streams, and K-tape. We will see how it goes. Day 15. 158 miles. Getting there. Here we are, enjoying Fontana Dam Village in our rain gear. Josh, show your outfit.
Show it off a little bit. Check out the calves.
Doing laundry at the laundromat, enjoying some beer. I washed my hair today with hand soap. That was a first. But somebody left some conditioner, so at least that helped. First time in 3 weeks using conditioner. That feels freaking great. Doing laundry, heading into the Smokies tomorrow. And today, enjoying a beer. So this bumblebee cannot get enough of Josh. Literally cannot get enough of them. Little guy. Just hanging out on Josh everywhere he goes. Everywhere he walks. He's on your butt. He really just likes you.
I don't get it. Just wearing black.
Maybe because you're warm.
Mm-hmm.
He's trying to eat you.
Go 6 inches higher and I'll charge you.
Here we are, going over Fontana Dam into the Great Smoky Mountains. You're fine. Smoky Mountains.
Day 1 of the Smokies. That one over there looks like this. I'll admit, being up here is terrifying. I'm trying to take pictures on the way down, so you don't have the window.
How many were there?
3 that I saw.
Well, I'm just staying right here. We are in the Smokies. And what did we just see?
You always ask me the questions. I think of wild boars.
Like 4. They snorted and then ran off into the wilderness. Yeah. So we're in the Smokies. And yesterday, after we saw the 3 or 4 wild boar running away, we got to camp doing our stuff, and a guy comes in and goes, "I just saw a bear." So we were like, "Really?" He showed us the picture. Yep, he saw a bear. And he goes, "Yeah, and then I turned around and saw 4 pigs." Sure enough, he saw the boar too. About an hour later, 3 deer come walking right through camp. People were getting about like 5 feet away from them. Pretty cool. Pretty scary. We think the boar came through camp around 10 o'clock because people heard something walking around, and I noticed a few more dug holes than there were yesterday. If you can see where all the holes are. Like right there, over there. Those are from all the boar. So weird. So cool.
Was it?
Frozen yogurt, and the toppings they got those juice filled like tiny little bowls. I don't know how to do it.
Pamela?
What am I doing?
200-mile mark, top of Clingman's down.
You go out.
Let's see. I'm puffy. Again. What day is it? 21st? 21 days or the 21st?
21 days.
21 days. It's Friday. It's raining. Again. And we're halfway through the Smokies. Right?
Sure. Ish. Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
Getting ready to get the courage to get out of our tent.